Hey gang, remember this door. It's not really convenient that we have to come back into the temple to get this frog, but at least we don't have to go that far in. And we can knock this guy out in a heartbeat. Ah, Dongero! I don't know why I was mutated, probably because of the Skull Kid. But yeah. So here's a feature I never actually showed yet. If you play the Song of Soaring in a dungeon, you can go to the beginning of the dungeon. Nice. And you know what? I'm gonna fight Odalwa again. We never actually showed Odalwa's, like, full moveset. So we're just gonna make us a set suspend point so we don't waste too much time with it. Okay, good. We actually do have some arrows. That's actually good. Yeah. Oh, there's bomb flowers in here. Okay. Okay, so this is basically another way you can fight Odalwa. Yeah, it's a pretty interesting boss because it has multiple ways you can fight him. Like, you can either wait for him to walk over this Deku flower so you can launch into him, but that's just not really an efficient way. And the most efficient way is to just stun him with arrows and then go and attack him. Or you can just throw bomb flowers at him, because this is like the only other room in the game that has bomb flowers outside of the Snowhead Temple. Now, in the 3DS version, they keep the fight a little more, formulaic, which I don't really mind. I think it's a neat, different way to do things. So yeah, if you wait long enough, he has this little animation where he summons minions. So in the 3DS version, you have to, like, there are more Deku flowers, and you need to fly above him and drop Deku nuts to stun him before he can attack. So he can also drop rocks down, like Volvagia, and Link even has a falling animation when he gets crushed by them. So it's like all the dances he does. And then he does the this fast chant, it'll summon moths at you. Now I get even more moths. Actually, I have never seen Odalwa summon, like, 3 different moth swarms at once. Like, by now they should be going away. Okay, yeah. So then he eventually summons fire to burn the moths, then he's summoning more of them, but they're not gonna come out because the fires are active. Yeah, like, a couple of them made it out. Yeah. Yeah, definitely the most interesting Odala fight I've experienced. Because, you know, he's never actually done that before. Alright, so that's basically the stuff I didn't show for this fight. Now we're gonna see how fast we can kick his butt with the Gilded Sword. Hang on, I want to try that again. How do you dodge that? Yeah, it doesn't take long at all to beat it with the Gilded Sword. Yeah, you replace the cutscene where, you know, the poison clears away, but we don't really get the same for our mountain village. Just cutting the Deku Princess free, just for fun. And the main reason I wanted to fight Odala again is just to clear up the poison water, because there is something else we're gonna do here in the swamp later, and it'll just be more convenient if the water is cleared. Well, Princess, I got places to be right now, so you can walk back on your own. I'm sure you know the way back. It's not that far. I did actually want to go back to the ranch just to get some nighttime dialogue out of Romani and Cremia. I think we actually missed the time for that because she goes to bed at 8. So, we are going back to that canyon. But, excuse me for a sec, gotta take care of something. forget, we also gotta visit Anju at 12 again. Oh yeah, so if this guy isn't able to stay at the end, he just sleeps out here. The wind has gotten damp, Goro. Tomorrow is rain, Goro. Goro, Goro. Epona can mow these bubbles down. Alright, so, at nighttime, these Style children fill up the graveyard. So we're just gonna have a nice little chat with them. Huh?
Ah, Captain, sir! Excuse me, sir. Everyone, get the captain your attention! We haven't seen you in some time, Captain, sir. As per your orders, sir, we've been guarding these graves closely. We have all been expecting your next order, sir. What shall we do? Open it? Yes, sir. Everyone, follow me!
What do you think? So we do have a little kill room here. I guess earthquake attacks wouldn't work against them. So yeah, if you spin the stick and mash the B button, you can do your super spin attack without having to charge it up or waste magic. I thought you got a reward for doing that. No, there's one I missed. Yeah, I thought so. Aha! The survivor! Trying to ambush me. Nice. And this one went out because of the cutscene. Alright. Also, I like how that door is just a traditional, like, Ocarina of Time door, which we also had in the, like, the prologue area, too. Actually, hang on, how many rupees was that? Okay, kind of wasted some rupees there, but it's fine, whatever. We can just kill the Dukuri bird over and over. So here's the Iron Knuckle, the toughest enemy in Ocarina, who's actually not that tough if you know his pattern. Easy. Are you the one who freed my soul? I serve the Icona royal family. I am the composer called Flat. He's also an Ocarina. He had the same name. The songs connected to the royal family that remain here were all composed by my brother and I. Oh, Sharp, my dear brother. He sold his soul to the devil and was the one who locked me in here. You who do not fear the dead, learn well the song that is inscribed behind me, and if you ever meet my brother, I'd like you to inform him. The 1,000 years of raindrops sown by my song are my tears. The thunder that strikes the earth is my anger. I have made my request. 1,000, yeah, we just read that. Hear his written song that shall cleanse his cursed black soul. This is such good writing. Keep this song in your heart. Ow! God, why is it so hard to flick the stick up? Like, I kinda got to flick it upright to actually make it work. So yeah, in Ocarina, the Song of Storms was an optional song. Actually, no, it wasn't. No, you had to actually go into the bottom of the well and get the Lens of Truth, and that was required. You remember the Song of Storms, this melody that you've heard before. It's a turbulent tune that blows curses away. Do you think we can just... just teleport in here. But yeah, we have to do this for the main quest, so the captain's hat is therefore required. Where do I want to go now? I don't want to go back to Great Bay yet. We're gonna just go back to Southern Swamp and take care of that other thing I talked about. Like, we're not gonna, like, do all of it right away, because there's, like, another item we need and stuff. We can at least do some of it. It's not really, and it's not inconvenient to get back here either, so yeah. Yeah, actually, I think what we're actually going to do is go to the bank. You know, just in case like we find rupees and stuff inside here, we're just going to go back to the bank. Wow, I beat it in the right amount of strokes that time. Oh yeah, so fun fact, at nighttime, the guy who owns this place is replaced by the guy whose foot we broke. I'm just working part-time, so I don't really know this stuff. And that's because the other shop owner here is also the Curiosity shop owner, except he wears a hat when he's in this place. The reason I'm in here, though, is so we can talk to Mr. Scarecrow. Yo, hey baby, I'm a silent scarecrow wandering in search of pleasant music. Time will pass in the blink of an eye if you dance with me. If you like me, we can forget the time but dance till dawn. Yeah, no, we do not want that. What we do want, though... Oh, a mysterious song that was either... Yeah. No, I already know this, okay. Oh baby, that's a nice thing you got there. Let me hear a song you wrote on that. I basically just wrote an easier version of the Bolero Fire that doesn't require pushing my right stick. Because like those other buttons are like telegraph to the Y and X button. Oh. So yeah, this mechanic was also an Ocarina of Time. And it's gonna have some use here coming soon. Yeah, alright. Also, since we're in town, we have to visit this Deku salesman, because he's the one that sells magic beans. And I just gave away my cash. No! Okay. Okay. Not a big deal. We still got that silver rupee over here in the bomber's hideout. This is a secret place just for little kids. Adults aren't allowed in here. Yay! Kids next door power!
They make me stand guard here all day. I don't get to walk around and have fun.
We actually have bombs. Okay, good, we do. I like playing the music while the counter's going up, so... Oh, you can't actually use it here, that sucks. Just so that, it skips the... It's 11:30 now, but we don't have to talk to Andrew until 12, so I feel like we might as well just wait around for Andrew at this point. No, I don't actually want to go to the bank. I want to visit the salesman. And with this magic bean, we are going back to Great Bay Coast for just a brief minute. Sure, Andrew will hold the phone for us. I'm gonna swim on over here to this shore. This shore. Alright. Speed things. Oh, wait, I forgot we can't actually do this yet. Alright, false alarm, false alarm, false alarm. Waste of time, waste of time, waste of time, waste of time. Alright, we, just on the nick of not having to warp again. Alright, yeah, I'm bad at this game all of a sudden. Alright, anyway, we're just going to get started on this thing here in, inside this shrine. Oh, yeah, hang on there, doggy. Ah, help me! I'm not a monster! The spider's curse had made me this way. I beg of you, in here, find them all, the gold ones, the cursed spiders, defeat them quickly. And when you defeat them, don't forget the spider token. It contains the spider's spirit. If you lift the curse, I'll teach you something good. Hurry, please, this is awful! Yep. So yeah, it's basically the gold Skulltulas from, you know, from Ocarina. Except instead of that being a main collectible throughout the game, they're just confined to this one itty-bitty area. That includes having to plant spiders in these soil patches. Alright, well, it's 12 now. So we're just gonna go meet up with Anju, get that quest rolling. I don't really like how, like, efficiently I'm trying to use my time in this game. I'm so good at this game now. I know it like the back of my hand. Okay. And well, quick point though, well, I guess I'll just show this on our way back out of here, basically. Never mind. Sneaks up out of nowhere, doesn't it? Additional fun fact, like, this spot right here on your, you know, your quest items, it is solely reserved for this key, because, you know, you keep this key permanently in a cycle, and nothing else can override it. So yeah, this spot is reserved completely for this key. Kind of funny. So, to recap. If you save this old lady, you will fail the Kathy quest. You actually need to let this happen, and I kind of learned that the hard way one time. Slowly moseying over.
Who did that?
Alright, well, you carry on with your business, it's not my problem. So let's just do more that we can in here before we're not able to anymore. We might need more of these spiders. Which one? Yeah, so you can see there's one on that pillar. I think he's gonna come down. Yeah. There might be a second one on these pillars. They also just do a lot of damage, so you kinda wanna be careful. Alright, now here we have our last unique use for the Sonata of Awakening. So we're basically going to do as much as we can here until 2 o'clock. It's actually almost 2 right now, because we have to go back to the ranch. Thanks for the health that I'm losing by touching these Skulltulas. Oh yeah, I was gonna shoot arrows, but I don't have any magic. Please! Please! Alright. Alright, it's 2 o'clock. We better actually get going. Alright, yeah, let's just get going now. Don't have to be there at 2 on the dot. It's actually 2:30 when the event starts. But we can get some dialogue from Romani. It's almost time. You take care of things outside, Grasshopper. If you have a map, watch your map carefully, okay? Whatever happens, do not let them get into the barn. They'll come from behind the barn too, so watch out. If you run out of arrows, we have crates of them near the house. Just stock up when you need to. So, it is more convenient to have time sped up here because, you know, this is like a time-based mission. We have to fend them off until, like, 5. Problem is, if time is sped up, they will also be sped up. But that's not going to be a big deal. She's frowning. She knows how serious this is. They came! This is one of the coolest quests in Zelda. And, you know, Tears of the Kingdom had its own farmstead defense quest, but it was just so much more lame. You just had to, like, fend off the skeleton, the goblins, you know, the same enemies you see throughout the game. Because, you know, they don't have much enemy variety in that game. They didn't do anything nearly as cool as this. As always, we are going to see the bad ending to this quest before we actually do anything. And also, like, if you enter Romani's Ranch, like, after 2:30 is passed, this quest will automatically fail. You'll get the bad ending cutscene for it. Sword cannot hurt them. Yeah, this bad ending just really freaks me out, like she's actually being abducted. You can't actually see the stone tower from here, like alongside the Woodfall volcano. It's pretty neat. Now we're about to show you a mechanic I haven't actually used yet. We can play this Song of Double Time to skip to the next morning or the next night. And we're just going to do this to show the immediate aftermath. I think, yeah, Cremia will be inside the barn mourning the cows. you know, she'll feel her guilt. Well, I think she pretty much just says the same stuff as before. But way out here in the field, you can see Romani just kind of standing here. As if, you know, she's just jumped off, like, far away. So yeah, the poor girl kind of got brain probed. So now she'll never remember anything for the rest of her life. Yeah, really, really sad outcome for this quest. Morning! So let's actually stop it from happening. I guess we should... We don't really need Epona. What I do want though is the bunny hood. Yeah, we actually have a good use of the bunny hood here. Also, the aliens will drop arrows, too. Oh, better actually get this one. Little doggy's trying to help.
That's a very got alien component in this show.
Yeah, it's really cool. Yeah, and they also kidnap the little girl that's in there. And they probe her brain. There's one behind the barn you really gotta watch out for. Yep, so just let time move fast and this goes by pretty fast. Don't really need Epona, just need the bunny hood.
We did it! We won! Thank you. Thanks to you, the cows are giving thanks too. Here's Romani's thanks. When you drink it, put your hand on your hip and take a big gulp like we do here at the ranch. We got some milk. It's almost time for my sister to get up, so I have to get back to bed. See you later, little hero. And now that we have this other bottle, we can finally go back to Great Bay Coast. Because when we go into the Pirate's Fortress, we need 4 bottles.
Gover Pile. You ever watch Gover Pile?
No.
It's a spin-off from Mayberry.
Alright.
Yeah, so it's one of the town characters.
Dang it! Stupid gorilla. Gerudo.
He was a Kochi bum kid that got drafted or whatever. There's got his experience.
Nice. Darn Gerudo being good at your job. So then we got kind of an arbitrary Goron switch up here, just to give Goron Link a little roll. Roll. Weird camera angle. Also, the little chests that are down here will have 20 rupees, which I'm not really going to worry about because we'll find 20 rupees inside the fortress. So yeah, we kind of, like, we got a really involved pre-dungeon area. Like, this is actually just a mini-dungeon. What? Okay, that was a waste of time. These little fire vents here, those are basically, you know, wind vents. You know, like, a lot of modern games, like, depict like, strong wind currents as, like, white and blurry. But this game kind of depicts them like fire, which is kind of odd. It was kind of crazy, like, how involved this is, because it's like, you know, the Deku, like, in the Southern Swamp, the pre-dungeon stuff involved, you know, having to go through the Lost Woods and save the witch, and then you had to stealth your way through the Deku Palace. And which, you know, all that didn't last very long, but still had a lot going for it. In Mountain Village, you didn't really have to do anything that involved. Like, you had to get the Lens of Truth and find Darmani, and from there you can pretty much just learn the Goron's Lullaby and get to the dungeon. But for this area, like, we get the Zor Mask super fast, like, immediately. But from there, we had to, like, swim through Pinnacle Rock and fight those pythons, and now we had to stealth our way through a whole mini-dungeon. So it's just a lot more involved compared to, you know, Mountain Village. And the fourth area is going to have a lot more to do before the dungeon. That will be the only blue heart in this dungeon. Now we're going to make use of Zorlink's boomerang fins. So yeah, Zorlink doubles as the boomerang for this game. Unfortunately, there's not really any cool things we need to do with it. Except for, like, one little thing that's completely optional. Meanwhile, in the later games, Wind Waker and Twilight Princess, they do much cooler things with the boomerang. Didn't really mean to step on that, but I guess it's no big deal. You know, Zorlink, you know, the boomerangs here have little conveniences like that, I guess. Oh, if only you could equip that Link. See if Zorlink can climb these ladders faster just because he's taller. This telescope gives us an overview of the center fortress, and it's indicating we want to climb up this ladder first and go in there. What? Oh, right, I forgot we have to do this. Wanted to be go on for a little smidge. So, unlike in Ocarina of Time, the Gerudos will not stay down if you shoot them. They will get back up. But they're not going to be a problem, because we can turn invisible. That's why we wanted to get this mask before coming here. It just... like, this place is beatable without the stone mask, but it just saves a lot of time. Yeah. I've been waiting for you. And did you find the rest of the eggs? No, but that's because... What are you trying to pull here? If people hear the great pirates have lost the treasure they stole, we'll become the laughingstock. Yes, but Avail, the sea is strangely murky where we were attacked by the sea snakes. Silence! That's why the Zoras can't send for any help. Now that the eggs are gone, the Zoras should be frantically searching for them. If we don't hurry, the Zoras will get to them before we do. There are 4 eggs here now. Hurry! Go find the other 3 eggs before those sea snakes eat them. Understood. Wait! The Zora eggs are the only clue we have about that dragon cloud floating over the bay. If what that strange masked one says is true, so yeah, the Skull Kid was involved here. And if we can get our hands on the treasure that lies sleeping in the temple in that dragon cloud, then we can spend the rest of our lives living the good life. So get a move on and go find them, now! Understood. You have a good view of their leader's room from here, and I bet if you needed to, you could shoot an arrow through these bars. Okay, no, real briefly, I am going to show what happens if you try to go in there with the stone mask. Halt! Everyone! A rat wearing a strange mask has snuck in! So yeah, the captain has observation hockey. She will see right through your stone mask. And also the 3DS version has a little ledge that you could drop down there from this hallway, which is, it's a nice little convenience, but not a big deal here. Love it. See how much I love using the Goron mask just to get around these trivial areas faster. And thus we get the best Zelda item, the hookshot. And, even better, we don't have to upgrade it into a long shot, because it's already a long shot. And there, immediately, is our first Zora egg. You know, when I first played this, I had trouble finding the last Zora egg, because I didn't think it'd be directly inside the captain's room, where we already got the hook shot. But it's actually your first test for the hook shot. We also got those clam enemies that were also in Ocarina. I have to pause this thing every 5 seconds, don't I? So yeah. So we basically have our main mission for this dungeon. We have to find the 4 Zora eggs, and she also hints at the remaining 3 eggs inside Pinnacle Rock, which we already got, thankfully. But because there are 4 Zora eggs, if we don't come in here with 4 bottles, we will have to backtrack. And there's also, like, a really cool skip you can do here. Let's see if I can pull this off. Actually, maybe Coron Link can do that. Yes! Oh, baby! Okay. So this is a little easy speedrun strat. That immediately takes us to our second egg. And yet, theoretically, like, if you... Like, you only get, like, 1 bottle during the main quest. But if you don't, like, do any of the side quests or go for any of the other bottles, you have to come into this place 4 times. You get 1 egg, you have to leave and go all the way to the research lab, which you can teleport to, but then you have to swim all the way back here, make your way back in the fortress, and get another egg 4 times, which is really annoying. So it's great that we have 4 bottles. So,
Did you ever not have 4 bottles?
Probably. There's actually 6 bottles total in the game.
Oh, okay.
But before you get the hook, and that's the thing, like, one of these bottles we need the hook shot to get, which means we have to stop in here anyway. So that's why it's, you know, not convenient to go for that bottle. And the only other bottle we don't have right now is only available on the last night, which gives us no time to really do anything afterward. And I want to use my time efficiently here. But now I'm going to show what we skipped. So this is a little mini-boss room. That's as far as you go! Do you think you can trick us with that mask? So yeah, it's basically the Gerudo mini-boss from Ocarina of Time. Except it's the pirate captain wearing different fashions. And now I'm going to show her dialogue without the stone mask. That's fun. How fortunate, you won't be getting past here. But since we don't have to fight her, we're just going to leave her alone. I think that's the area up there we skipped over. The chest, because why not? Money. This doesn't really have anything, we just get another overview of the fortress here. I feel like they designed this to be like a quick exit out of the fortress, but we don't need it. Another thing, there's like a little balcony with a door up there, and I could never figure out how to get up there. Like, there's not really a place you can spawn the Scarecrow. I feel like that's just a little world-building decoration, maybe. It's kind of weird, but interesting. Never actually looked up any videos on it either, I think. Indeed. Halt! We aren't fooled by that mask. So now we actually get to fight this lady. It is interesting that each time you encounter her, she's wearing different colors. I guess because, you know, your sword is carving up her dress as you fight her, so she has to change. Don't think it ends here. And also, this pirate captain is the same friendly Gerudo that gives Link the Gerudo Pass in Ocarina, so she's actually a bad guy in this game. And her name is Avail. You gotta show her dialogue without the mask. Halt! It takes courage to come thieving into pirates' fortress. I'm going to love doing this to you. Then we have a different sort of bonefish enemy. Actually, I probably should have... Okay, you can actually drink this milk underwater, and it's not just going to, like, merge in with the water and flow out of the bottle. This makes perfect sense. Thank you, Romani. Your gift will not go to waste. And look, money! So, in the route we didn't take, past that other battle room, there's like a chest with a silver rupee, but we don't have the space to carry that, so it doesn't really matter. So let's get out of here. That's a huge fish. I bet the thing could eat a small fish in a single bite. Yeah, that's something else we gotta do later.
Today's Juneteenth.
Nice.
Yeah, so I don't know what that means. Why might be closed, but they didn't have any signs up, but that don't mean they're not closed.
Right.
They were like, I never seen that place looking so busy as I did yesterday. They like Dana's people running around. And
Good. All the eggs have been brought together. It's going to start. Quick, come to the front of the aquarium. Look at this! What does this mean? What in the world could this mean? I got it! Don't you understand the way these Zord children have lined up? It means... Why is it working? Don't you have some kind of instrument? Yeah. I guess I gotta play it in front of you. It's kind of weird. You learn the new way Bossa Nova. It's a melody taught by the Zord children that invigorate singing voices. That! Yes, it's that instrument! If these Zords are born to teach this song, then hurry! You must play this song for the Zord who laid these eggs! And also, if you reset the cycle, you can, like, rescue the eggs again and learn the Bossa Nova a second time. Which is, fun. Alright, now that we had the hook shot, we're gonna come back over to this area. There's a little hookshot course up here. We then need a magic bean, which is why I bought it. And with our new Song of Storms, we don't need a bottle of water to water it. But there is one more step. Yowza! Oh yeah, we meet again, baby! What great playing as usual! So yeah, that blue heart requires a bit of busy work, but we got another heart container. Now we're going to do another quest that you can only do before beating the dungeon here. But it's a pretty cool one. Just go on Link for efficiency. Ultimately, we'll need... Oh, we'll get Zora Link out later. We'll get him out right now. Alright. Hey, Mikau, I haven't seen you in a while. Where have you been? Oh, that's right. Evan, your band leader, is looking for you. I really like the rooms these band members have. They're just such chill places. This music he's playing here is like the underground theme from Link to the Past. Nice little Easter egg. Mikau, where have you been? Where have you been? I was worried. The concert in town is coming up. It seems like all the band members are in a funk. I bet you didn't know that, huh? Especially Lulu. I haven't heard her voice in a long time. She's usually in good spirits, too. Oh, I wonder if this is related to the ocean turning all weird. Actually, I know a little bit of Lulu's secret. Do you want to hear it? Guess so. There's a rumor that the ocean is getting weird because there's trouble offshore at Great Bay Temple. And they say when that happens, something bad will befall the Zora descendant who's been protecting the temple. Do you catch my drift? And lately Lulu's been looking kind of weird. Maybe Lulu's the... Huh? Who are you? You can't just come walking in here. I don't have a problem, but I think my roommate might get mad. Just follow the rules if you're one of our fans. His roommate is Mikau himself. And yes, we do need the hookshot to do this quest, as you can see. Can you read? Oh yeah, that's right. Mikau, my diary. Today, Joppas and I had a jam session. He's not good with words, but he writes great riffs. Here's what I played. Today I had Lulu listen to my session with Joppas. She seemed to like it a lot. Lulu's a pretty great girl after all. Today I had another jam session with Joppas. Evan was in a bad mood because the two of us are writing songs on our own. Here's what I played. Evan called me over this morning. It was something about Lulu. He was in a real rush. I wonder what it could be. By the way, it seems my lucky color this week is green. Okay, give me a sec. Alright. Down, right, left, down. And... A, down, right, A. A, down, right, A. Down, right, left, down. Mikau, do you need to see Joppas? You're gonna have another jam session with him, aren't you? I can't wait!
Mikau, where have you been? I'm all like, hey, where's Mikau? The concert's coming up soon. Now our band leader's pulled a finishing act. Evan's all holed up in his room just writing songs. And to top it off, Lulu just stands out back staring at the sea. She doesn't even respond when you talk to her. If you guys think it's just because Lulu's not interested in me, I'd understand. But I'm telling ya, it looks like something's really wrong. There's something you're trying to hide from me? I'm not running an inquiry or anything. But look, if we don't start rehearsing real soon, we're not going to be ready for the concert.
Let's actually talk to you as normal Link.
What's with you? This room belongs to Joppas, the genius bassist of the Zora band. Go through my manager if you want my autograph. Huh? You want to have a jam session? Try following this phrase I wrote on your guitar.
Okay.
That melody's bogus, man. What's wrong? You're not jamming like you usually do.
Yeah. I think it was A, down, right, A. There we go.
Ooh, that's nice. I got it. Here I go.
Give me a sec. Because obviously we're going to have to memorize this. Alright. Right, down A down, right A. Both right down. You know, here's another idea. Which one does it? Perfect. You see the fans listening in. It's got a good feel to it. Even Evan should like this. But he's so proud. He resents the fact that we wrote something on our own. I don't think he even let the others try it out. What do you think we should do? Can we, like, make sure that Evan doesn't find out that it was us who wrote this song? Can't you think of anything? I don't know, man. Oh, Mikal, what have you been doing this whole time? Evan the band leader's been waiting for you for a while now. Hurry, go in. Go on in. Quick, quick, quick. I really like Evan's room here. Mikal, how was it? Did you get the eggs back? So, like, this guy will actually tell you about the Zora eggs, and you have to show one to him, and then he'll just tell you to go to the Marine Research Lab. Oh, you couldn't do it after all. Have you been to see Lulu out and back by the ocean? Ever since the pirates stole her eggs, she's just been gazing out there, gazing at the sea and sighing. Mikal, we need those eggs safe so Lulu can get her voice back. We've grown accustomed to life in a peaceful sea. The only one among the Zora tribe who's still able to go to blows with those wild pirates, it is you, with the blood of Zoran heroes flowing within you. I'm still keeping Lulu's problem a secret from the other band members. They've all been looking forward to our Carnival of Time concert. I can't tell them it's canceled because Lulu can't sing, can I? Lulu's voice doesn't return. I don't know what we can do. Hey, how'd you get in here? I shouldn't have to put up with this. People not associated with the band aren't allowed in here. If you want an autograph, we'll be giving them out at the town's carnivals. Wait until then. Alright. Actually, no. So, if you play this song as Mikal, he's not gonna accept it. That's why I gotta be Human Link. Maybe the other forms can work, but I'll see if I can remember it. Alright, we're just gonna have to actually look at this. Alright. Right, down... I think I actually got this right the first time. So, right, down A, and left, right, down. I don't know if I did. So right, down A. Left, right, down. Huh? That song! It works! not bad. That's a pretty good song I just made up. You've got a good sense of melody. We'll play my new song at our next show. Take this and thanks. You're not thinking of stealing your song, do you? It's like, it's only the most interesting Blue Heart quest. You know, it has, you know, those unique mini cutscenes. And you think a quest like that would actually reward you a mask. Alright, we're just gonna check in with our ranch gals. I think we have all day to talk to them in this period. So I wasn't too worried about coming back here. Should have actually gone back to the spider house before you did this, but it's fine. Ugh. Oh my, hello. Romani's going to take your milk to Clocktown too. You're looking into the place. The cows would be all alone otherwise. Yes, sister. I'm going by wagon into town. Would you like a ride? I'll be leaving about 6 o'clock this evening, so you can join me if you like. This Guam person I never met. Romani wants to go too. You can't. So yep, Cremia will never know that her little sister was a hero. Alright, So now we're going to go finish this spider house, because we need the hook shot for this. You actually need, like, magic beans to get this one, but it's not really convenient to get magic beans. You know, we gotta waste rupees on them, so just come in here with the hook shot. And that's where you'd plant them. And I don't think, like, the ones on the ground, you don't need to put spiders into. I guess we'll only find out at the very end. I'm still missing one. There's actually like a couple. There's actually like 2 of them you need magic beans for. Of course, you're not really gonna know that going in here, I feel like. So yeah, just come here with the hook shot and make it easier on you. It makes it convenient to grab this one too, so we don't have to jump and climb that ladder again. You got the perfect shield there, don't you, friend? I'm not hearing any sounds, so we don't need the hook shot in. I mean, we don't need the magic beans in here. Spiders. Money. That's another one you need the magic beans for. No. Not you either. Also, to get up to the 2nd level of this room, you need to use that golden Deku flower we saw in the other room and use that door up there. But thankfully we have hookshot. Yeah, that's where you plant it. Just go on and shoot that. Makes a little shortcut ladder for us. From there, we just got to do some platforming.
Hi, Sherry. Hello. Girl.
Thought that would work. Yeah, this tree's hard to make contact with, apparently. Yeah, one of them's hiding in the grass. Might be a couple in the grass, actually. There's one. It's like, if you still hear, like, scraggly sounds, it indicates that there's one still in the room. So, I don't think there's any in these beehives because I'm not hearing the sound. There might be one in these hives. Yeah, there is, yeah. You hear the sounds. We're missing 2 of them. I mean, like, even if we... Like, if we planted beans here, these soil patches would despawn, which means, like, we wouldn't be able to collect those Skulltulas. So I don't think they're actually in them. Let me just double-check this room. Okay, now I hear the sounds. They were just silent when we were just in here. It's kind of weird. There you are. So where's the last one? Kate's in here. Okay, I don't know why I didn't check these ones. We see that this guy is actually wearing a mask. A familiar mask from Ocarina. Oh, I've been saved! I thought that I was going to die! You see, a while back, someone told me I could become rich, and he gave me this mask. He said the instructions were inscribed somewhere in here, but when I went to look, I was cursed. If I known it would be such an ordeal, I never would have taken it. Here, take it, it's yours! The Mask of Truth is the same mask that Sheikah spoke of. This mask allows you to hear and understand the wisdom of Gossip Stones and the thoughts of animals. I've had enough of this. As soon as I get it together, I'm going home. I've had enough of this. Alright.
Rough, I've had it with this foolish master. What's a racing dog like me doing in a place like this? Oh, how I miss the ranch.
A hint to what you need to do with the Mask of Truth. So yeah, the instructions he talks about are on that gossip stone in that tree room, but I don't feel like going there. Let's get out of here. Let's just go back to the ranch. Spirit of a charismatic dancer who died in Terminal Field dances there after night. Yeah, hinting Camaro. We already did him.
Brush.
It seems Keaton, the Ghost Fox, plays tricks in the grass. Yet, we already know about Keaton. The animal band leader's mask seems to have the strange power of making young animals mature. Already did that. So here's another part of the ranch we never came into. What do you want? And in this weather, this is Mama Moo Yan's doggy racetrack. Other than enjoying the dog races, there's nothing for you to do here. Do you want to try a dog race? The bet is 10 rupees. And first, go in and fetch the doggy that you think will run the fastest and bring it here. So, we need the Mask of Truth to survey these dogs. The one who is most confident will likely be the winner. So, possibly this one. Maybe not that one. Not really feeling that one either. Maybe this one. Like those who are already doing a warm-up lap. Alright, well, I think we have our candidates. Also, just imagine going in there as Deku Link. hey, where are you two going? Alright, this one seems to have a bit more gumption. I'm trying to, stupid. Yeah, idiot. Yeah, we're gonna end up, like, losing a few rupees on this. But it's fine. Yeah, and the other runner-ups are the two white dogs that we considered. Perfect! Nice going! You've won over 150 rupees, so I had to give you a bonus prize too! We also gotta go back to that, that minigame place, just remember that. Gotta do that before the day's up. We also had to check in with Kathy pretty soon. I think Kathy's not really available until 4, because that's when we saw the postman show up. Postman would actually be on his way there right now. Actually, no. Okay, you know, we're gonna get like 50 rupees out of this, so we're gonna just pop by the bank. Sure, nothing good to waste. Looks like we have a visitor. Yes. It's basketball day, yes. This is actually a pretty creative one. Oh, wrong button. That one should have went in, come on. Right, that one made it in. Nope. Yeah, that one was really fun. I like how they even designed this, the floor to flood. Like a visitor, honey. Is it a customer? So do, honey. For what I can see, he doesn't seem to be able to carry bombs. My, then he can't play, can he, darling? Now I think we're just gonna swing by the bank again. So we don't really have anything we can do with rupees at the moment. By the time we have to play their next minigame, we'll have enough. Alright, last thing we're going to do is a little thing involving Zorling. come to this grotto out here, outside of Great Bay. And there's a blue heart. I think the next thing, yeah, so now it's 4, so... So I think it's time to go meet with Kathy. Why can't you cook that when you're in the water? Oh well. Well, I could use it anyway. Not to mention we still have to talk to the frog that's over in the laundry pool. Yep, I just heard... Okay, I've just heard his walking animation, so I think the postman literally just left this load zone. Spring has finally come to the mountains! Yay! I think we actually get the rubies down here. No, I think the rubies actually appear at night. Yeah. Green hat, green clothes. And you trust me. I shall also trust you. I am Kathy. Oh my, I pity you. This pendant, give it to Andrew. So now we will actually deliver the pendant this time. Yeah, there goes the postman. Did you meet him? Oh, it's from Kathy. Thank you very much. I decided to wait for him. I've made my promise. I'm fine with this. I believe him. Alright. That's all the time I really have for the video.